Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned expert. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
First Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing.
To our 2024 homecoming candidates.
Welcome in here to Spring Hill Sports Live. Dylan Vanderveen on the mic here, along with Matt Jones, Katie Bow on our camera here tonight from Ottawa High School here in Ottawa, Kansas. Beautiful night here as this field goes from east to west. We were just talking about this on the broadcast, Matt. It really does go for a very good view here right before kickoff.
Yeah, it looks nice out here, and the sun's getting ready to set over the trees. It's a good setting. The temps are cooling off a little bit, and Friday Night Lights, can't beat it.
As we get in here, the presenting sponsor here, Spring Hill Sports Live, is presented by Strode Orthodontics. Strode Orthodontics specializes in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience. With locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park, learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Again, that's StrodeOrtho.com. Now, we saw them play Piper last week, and it was really a tight game. Maybe their heads were a little bit focused on the homecoming game. We heard from a couple of high school kids that say, no way we're going to the homecoming game after this. But a little bit of a tight game, not really what we expected last week. Hopefully coming in here against a much better Ottawa team with a lot better performance.
Yeah, they're going to need to be. Ottawa had their first loss of the season last week against a solid Eudora team, and they only lost by 1 point. So Ottawa's definitely improved, and hopefully the Broncos are ready to go.
Yeah, Spring Hill's still sitting at 4-0 after their win against Piper last week. We'll bring you back here for the pregame show and a couple other statistics here from Ottawa High School here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, welcome back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Dylan Vanderbeek, Matt Jones, Katie Cabajo getting a great shot here of the student section that made the journey down here from Spring Hill all the way down here to Ottawa to support on their Broncos team. We'll get you another here sponsor coming up. Get through our pregame show sponsor. The pregame show is brought to you by Comfort Design Heating and Air Conditioning. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Design is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. That's 913-592-4453. So we mentioned Spring Hill 4-0. Sitting atop is one of the undefeated teams here in 5A as well. You had just a couple of notes about that as well here with the top teams here that are undefeated in 5A.
So right now at the top of 5A, we have Basler Linwood, and then Highland Park out of Topeka, Washington High School out of KCK, St. Thomas Aquinas, and then Spring Hill rounding out the undefeated teams. And then with one loss, you got DeSoto, Mill Valley, Pittsburgh, and Blue Valley. So 5A is starting to get interesting. Every game matters. We're all looking for seeding because all the teams will make it to Week 9. But it's the matchups that you want to be able to move to Week 10.
Yeah, you're also looking at the matchups towards the end of the season as well, in the Frontier as well, with Spring Hill and Lewisburg still having to play, as well as Lewisburg still having to play Ottawa as well, sitting up here in the Frontier District. So a lot of movement could be coming around here in the next couple of weeks. We'll take one more short break here, get you back on the pregame show with just more statistics coming right up. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Both my older sons have come through Strode Orthodontics. It's reasonable, it's been easy to make appointments and to follow through. Adam has finished the process and they've been fabulous for following up and making sure his retainers fit correctly. My younger son, Lucas, just started at 13. I would highly recommend Strode for anyone considering it. Starting the braces process, they'll tell you what's going on and make it easy, not scary, well-informed. It's nothing you can't handle.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back in here live, Spring Hill Sports Live. Dylan Vanderveen, Matt Jones, Caden Cabajo. Getting a nice shot of that Cyclones mascot. Me and Caden were talking a lot about it as we stepped away. Pretty interesting mascot that they got there. Actually, I think it's a pretty cool design as they've got the sirens going here for them coming out. But we talk a little bit more here about Spring Hill on the broadcast, Matt. Spring Hill got to play a little bit better here today than they did against Piper in that first game that I saw them. Looked a little flat, especially at the beginning. Had that first drive. Looked like they were going at it really easily. And then all of a sudden 4 penalties happened, and all of a sudden they're back at the 45-yard line after a sack. So just some of those slow starts and then some of these easy plays that they've been giving up, the 55-yard touchdown the last time, as well as that long pick six thrown by Miller, just trying to eliminate some of those plays.
Well, you nailed it. Those are two of my keys for them to be successful tonight. The first one is the defense has got to avoid giving up that big play. That's been their Achilles heel all season, and that's got to stop. Their defense has played so well, and then boom, something big over the top. And then those silly penalties, that needs to go away. It's long enough in this season. This is game 5. The false starts, the holding when the play is already beyond you, that needs to go.
They had a couple of those at the beginning of the game last time. Really kind of handled that towards in the second half. Didn't have really any of those in there as Piper kind of started to still move backwards in that game. That kind of helped Spring Hill pull that one out, as you see. Entering right now, here are the Cyclones. sitting at 3-1 as we mentioned, coming out that loss against the Eudora Cardinals last week, looking to bounce back here. A massive win it would be for Ottawa today if they were to knock off the Broncos, because that would put them right there at the top of the Frontier League, still with Lewisburg to play on the road.
Yeah, this is a crucial game for both teams. I don't know that it's more important for one than the other, but I think Ottawa, they're looking to really establish themselves as a contender, and this is home. This is their homecoming game. So for us, hopefully they're distracted.
I know, for sure. I mean, obviously it looked like a little distracted for us. They have the same thing as the Friday night homecoming. A little bit of a strange thing, kind of traditional here, I guess. Coming from Colorado, it's still a really strange thing here for me. But those keys to the game here were brought to you by the Chamber of Connection. Spring Hill Chamber Connection reminding you to support our community and shop local. Keep up to date with Chamber events by visiting them online at springhillks.org. That's springhillks.org, or stop by the new office in downtown Spring Hill. We're going to take one more break here, just about 7 minutes away from kickoff. Let's get you back here after a couple of minutes of commercials, and we'll get you back for the last things before this game and get you underway for Week 5.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Welcome back in here. Spring Hill Sports Live. Dylan Vanderveen, Matt Jones, Caden Cabajo. Break it down here, about 3-minute warning here before kickoff, bringing you here to the pregame area matchups. The pregame area matchups are brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Elliott has served area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for an Elliott Insurance location near you. Learn more at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. That's ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Now, pregame area match is going to take it over to you here, Matt, and give you some of this information here. What's going around here?
Well, I think the game of the Frontier League tonight would be Lewisburg at Eudora. Eudora looking to bounce back. Lewisburg looking to continue their reign on top of the Frontier League. Silver Lake making the trip to Baldwin. Pittsburgh making the trip up to Paola. Bonner Springs at Tonganoxie. And down south, Girard at Iola. We're going to keep an eye on some of the other 5A East games. So when we get some scores at halftime, we will report those to you.
Perfect, as we are about ready, set for kickoff here. Still got about 2 minutes left on the clock, but set to go in their kickoff rotation. Here is Ottawa, so they're ready and set to go here at home. It is homecoming night, I believe, here tonight. They're looking to get a big win, bounce back from their loss against Eudora last week.
Ryan Jackson, deep return for the Cyclones. Number 3,
Ryan Jackson set to kick it away from Spring Hill. I believe Spring Hill was the one who won the toss, and they elected to defer. As we're ready here, set and underway. Jackson, the kick, ends up right around the 20-yard line, gets past everybody. Nearest one to it was Jace Morning, who will down it right there. Bounced by everybody, and a little bit of a weird start here for Ottawa, but that's where they'll start from their own 10.
You know, at first I was just thinking, why are they kicking it like that, low pooch, if they got a guy that could kick it to the end zone, but obviously it worked and made it hard to field.
Start the ball game, 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line.
Tough starting position here to Ottawa to start off this game. Mentioned only lost by 1 possession last week against Eudora, one of the better teams in the Frontier League, a team that usually struggles in that conference, doing well this year. Taking it from the gun. Quick pass. It's got like some open space. It's Chaden Knapp. Knapp's got a first down and a lot more here around the 32-yard line. Gonna, believe, mark it right down at the 30. So first play here, a little screen pass works against this works against the Spring Hill defense. Excuse me. Aiden Hole here set to go, and the junior quarterback hands this one off, trying to bounce to the outside, near sideline, dragged down. Clayton Valerie was there, making sure he doesn't get any farther, but there is going to be a penalty flag on the play. It's going to be a horse collar. It will be.
You know, that was close. I don't know that he pulled him backwards down, but I can see. The odd thing is that there was an official right in front of him that had the better view and didn't pull his flag, but the ump on the other side pulled it. So
45-yard line, 1st down.
Either way, going to be that horse collar tackle. So out down to the 45-yard line. Ottawa started this drive all the way at their own 10. Holt trying to get his play from the side. 4 seconds on the play clock. Just called it right before. Another screen pass. This time far side, trying to get the corner. Will gets out of bounds. Again, on the chase for him was Clayton Valerie.
No, Ottawa's showing some speed and their willingness to get outside. That's going to be an issue for the Broncos tonight. They're going to have to keep that pursuit, and they're going to have their linebackers flowing to help make those plays.
It's Nate Sims. 6'2" junior was the one making that catch on the side of the Cyclones. Hole in, shotgun again. time he'll take the pass, try to scramble out to his right side. This time too far in the direction of the same receiver in Nate Sims. Just let him too much that time.
Yeah, Sims had a little bit of a step. Just got overthrown just a tiny bit, but that's something we need to watch for again. They're doing a really good job of attacking the outside of the Spring Hill defense. Most teams haven't been very successful up the middle inside the box against the Broncos, so I think they've noticed something on film that if you're going to attack the Broncos, attacking them deep and outside.
Also attacking those outsides could definitely open up the middle if you do well attack those corners.
For sure.
All under center again. Taking it from the shotgun this time, faking in the handoff, going to get some space down to the 30. A good fake and going to be pushed out around the 8-yard line.
10-yard line, first and goal, Cyclones.
That was a great fake. Everybody got sucked in, everybody got fooled, and the outside contained just broke down long enough to spring him.
So fooled everybody in white as gets down to first down and goal here early already for Ottawa. Cole's already shown it here with his arm and with his legs. So take it this time. It is a handoff and going to go nowhere. Something that Spring Hill does really, really well is not allowing them to run up the middle, as you just mentioned, Matt.
Yeah, they're solid up front, and that's definitely their strength of their defense. But Ottawa's going to they've got to work at it a little bit to see if they can pop the outside.
Moves the ball to the 10-yard line. It remains second down and goal.
Cole now back in the huddle. Last time Piper was never inside the 10-yard line, I don't believe, last week.
I don't think so.
That one trying to bounce it to the outside again, near the right hash, wrapped up there, not going any farther than maybe the line of scrimmage. Reading that play is going to be Bo Gardner, the junior.
Much better pursuit on that play. Gardner filling the gaps well.
It's third down and 9 yards to go for the Cyclones.
From the right hash now at the 9-yard line. It is third down now. Spring Hill holding well on the first two downs here inside the 10. Cole gonna take it, goes out to his right, now looking back to his left. Finally pocket collapses, trying to work his way around and throws it deep. It could be, that's gonna be offensive PI, I believe.
Flag on the play.
I think so, he got shoved, so it ought to be.
Yeah, it was Lucas Golston over there, and it looked like I was reading it as an interception when he tossed that ball up.
Oh, he was tracking that ball from the moment it was thrown.
So offensive PI gonna decline it, looks like.
Pass interference against the Cyclones is declined. Brings up fourth down.
That's gonna bring up that fourth down and goal, gonna bring on the field goal unit.
That's probably wise for the pass interference. It's better than interception and not coming out with this good drive without any points.
It's gonna bring out
number 6,
Josh
Sutton
Otis.
Number 30, Josh Otis will kick.
6'2" senior. Set and ready, kicking it from the 16-yard line. It's about a 26-yard try as the line really broke down. It was through and good.
Field goal is good.
It gets through cleanly, and the first one on the board is going to be the Cyclones. Up here, early 3-0 from Ottawa High. Bring it back here, Spring Hill Sports Live.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Number 15, Mason Dobson, and number
Welcome
16,
back in
Clayton
here
Ballard.
live, Spring Hill Sports Live. Trying to get the scoreboard as best as I can for you. Just cutting out just a tiny bit of the top. I can't get it perfectly any time. It keeps on shaking here up top. As set to kick off and back underway.
Valerie from the 2-yard line.
Valerie taking it through, finding an open space, taking it to the 40, and all the way down near midfield. Great return by Valerie, making up for the horse collar tackle earlier.
Yeah, that was very well blocked. You could see the parting of the Broncos C open up as he caught that ball. It was just kicked right to the right spot for him to be able to pop one.
So while Ottawa started at their own 10 on the first kickoff, drove all the way down for a field goal. It's where Spring Hill's defense tightened up, and now taking it with much better field position on their own are the Broncos. Jordan Miller from the shotgun. Handed off to who's else, and slipping on his first carry, uncharacteristic that time. It's Patrick Stumpf.
Loss of a yard on the play. It was the ball to the 47-yard line. 2nd and 11 for the Broncos.
So Patrick Stumpf, who last week had 48 carries in that game. They're just keep on handing it and feeding him to him the entire time. 48 carries for a total of 274 yards and 2 touchdowns. As he will get the feed here, bounces off one defender to the 45.
Stumpf carries to the 46-yard line of the Cyclones, brings up 3rd down and 4.
So here comes Miller. Again, Stumpf behind him.
Stumpf on the carry.
And Stumpf will go to about a 1st down. I believe they'll move the chains. They will.
Play to the 41-yard line, 1st down Broncos.
So 8:20 now left to go. 3-0 the score right now. Jordan Miller again under center. New set of downs from the 41. Started this drive at the 48. We'll take it for a pass, this time a little bit too far to the side, trying to team up here with, I believe that was Corey Kirkner, but now set here after the incompletion, 2nd down and 10, handing off to their running back in Stumpf. And won't get much there, just maybe a minimal gain of 1 on his 4th carry. There's a long way to go here to get to 48 like he did last game.
Get a yard on the play to the 40-yard line. It's 3rd down and 9.
There's Miller, Stumpf. And that one going to be stuffed, not much more of a gain. And now bringing down 4th down, as that's a little bit of what we saw last game here from Spring Hill, kind of just feeding Stumpf the rock no matter what.
They sure did. I'm sure he was pretty worn out after that game Friday. We had 49 carries.
48 carries.
He had a long, long night. And he had a very good night, but a long night.
So on all those carries, averaging right around 5.3 yards a carry through those 48 carries. As this is a pass, it's going to be complete. Ryan Jackson didn't have a catch last week, gets his first one here, and a 1st down for the Broncos.
Well thrown ball, safe ball. Very good throw by Jordan Miller.
26, 1st down Broncos.
Want to get him settled in early here tonight.
Agreed.
That early pick 6 in the last game got him a little bit of frazzle through the game. We can get him comfortable. Not really much you can do to stop the offense as Dodson in now in the slot. Freshman receiver who is oh so dangerous against Piper. This one goes to Jackson. Won't get through the first defender. Stopped right around the 19 is where they'll mark him. And going to be 3rd down coming up.
Another side I'm glad to see is Jackson Torres back out there for the Broncos, a senior playmaker, one of their outside threats.
Gain on the play.
Missed him last week
18-yard line,
against
second
Piper.
down and 2.
They can get him and Dodson working along with Jackson. This could be a really dangerous wide receiver core. On the sweep inside to Dodson. Going to get to about the 16-yard line before going down.
Again, on the play to the 16-yard line, first down Broncos.
That's going to be a first down here. They will move the chains. Jackson coming out here on the far left side. It's going to be Torres really uncovered right now finding a defender. Two running backs set here. Stump to his left, going to the second running back. Coach Haver and will get to about the 10.
Number 10, Hank Coach Haver, the ball carrier for the Broncos. Tackle maybe number 3, Mitchell Long for the Cyclones.
I like how the Broncos this drive have mixed it up, inside, outside, some passing downfield.
Second down and 7 from the 12.
Going to go to their bread and butter here to Stump. He's not going to get much there on second down. Wrapped up at the 6.
Tackle maybe number 40 for the Cyclones, Seth Ferguson.
Over halfway through this first quarter now of action here from Ottawa High School.
Third down and 6, ball
Still
on the
3-0 game in favor of the Cyclones. Scoring on their first possessions. Spring Hill looking to score on their first here. Going to Coach Haver. He'll cut inside and won't get much.
10 Coach Haver carries for the Broncos, taken down near the 10-yard line by the Cyclones.
Now a fourth down and a long 2. That is going to bring on the field goal kicker here in Jackson.
It is fourth down and 3 for the Broncos. Ball spotted on the Cyclone 9-yard line.
Not much wind to speak of, so it's a pretty straightforward kick.
Into attempt the field goal number 81, Ryan Jackson.
This kick looks right around 27, 28 yards. Jackson got a leg good from well over 30. This one up and well good through the uprights. Had plenty of distance and was really good through the uprights. 4:23, 3-3 game here. Going to be a dogfight from Ottawa High School here. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Return to the Cyclones. Long
Welcome back in here. Spring Hill Sports Live. Dylan Vanderveen, Matt Jones. Get the scoreboard fixed for you when we can here at the end of the quarter. As that one's going to be fair caught right around the 20-yard line, and that's where Ottawa is going to start drive number 2. Drive number 1 started at the 10, ended up all the way at the 9 on the opposite side, and scored for 3 points. Spring Hill starting their drive at the 48, ending all the way at their 9 on Ottawa, and kicking a field goal as well.
Yeah, not every day you see a high school football game start out 3-3, and especially in these middle to smaller schools, sometimes it's hard to come by a kicker. So it's good that they have that aspect to their offense.
So here Hayden Hull, junior under center for their second possession. That one cutting to the left, right next to the left hash, bouncing off a couple of tackles. Dante Silvey, senior running back, taking that carry, getting about 5 before going down.
5-yard gain to the 25-yard line. Second down 5.
Up to this point, the Cyclone offensive line is kind of winning the point attack, and they're not a very big offensive line. They're big on the outsides, but tall, I guess, would be a better way to put it. They're tall and lean.
One going off to the right side again, getting that nice little check down pass. And ball was on the ground for a minute. I believe they're going to mark it down. They will mark him down after that screen. Pass was completed to Chaden Knapp.
It's such a hard play to defend because it just feels like you're gunning for the quarterback and then he dumps it right over the top of your head to a waiting receiver. Well designed.
Now, it's a new set of downs after a first down. Reading that play well, but doing a good job to get out of it. Now making the play. It was Cade Myers who really was the one who broke that play up in the first place and made Hayden Hull scramble. Ends up making the tackle as well.
Great job by Katie. Like you said, he started the play, and then he went and finished it. Definitely their energy guy on defense.
Senior not taking any chances on that one. 2:45 left to play in quarter number 1. Second down and 7. Another screen, this time too low. Trying for Aiden McCullough. McCullough a little bit frustrated, not sure at his self-worthy quarterback, more than likely with the throw.
Down for the Cyclones.
Yeah, there's not much he could have done. Ball hit the ground before it got to him.
Now all of a sudden clock stops here with 2:40. 3-3 game, third down and 7. On their own 35. Looking deep over the middle of the field. It's caught and staying, falling on down. For a second, I thought he was going to stay on his feet. With the coverage was Lucas Goldston. Winning the catch here was Cole McGrath for the Cyclones.
What an effort by McGrath. Goldston was on him. He had good coverage. He played the ball well. Not much else he could have done. It was a great throw and great catch by Ottawa.
Just over the fingertips of Goldston. As now all of a sudden at the 42-yard line of Spring Hill. One gonna pitch it out on the RPO, and that's gonna send a flag flying onto the field. That was all the way from the back official. He threw that one nearly in midfield.
That was like a 25-yard flag throw. That's impressive.
Yeah. Made sure everybody saw that one.
Right.
Holding penalty against the Cyclones.
That's going to be a holding call here for the Cyclones, moving back 10 yards, making it even harder on first down. What Piper did a lot of last week here against Spring Hill was move backwards. Didn't have a lot of drives where they actually moved forward, had the 155-yard touchdown, but not much more than that on the offensive side. Now here from back in their own territory at the 48. From shotgun, right behind him, gonna pitch it to their running back in Nate Sims. Gonna throw it on a trick play. It is complete down the side.
Pass is complete, got by number 5, Aiden McCullough, inside the 15-yard line.
So some trickery here this time. Nate Sims is gonna get the pass to McCullough. And one junior to another, now all the way down to the 18.
What a great throw by Sims. He was falling backwards. That was well defended up front, and the coverage wasn't that bad on the backside. It just, again, just high enough out of our defensive back's reach, and if you're not tall enough, you're not tall enough.
After a couple of big pass plays now, gonna fake one handoff, go to the other here to the right hash, get him all the way down to the 5. Making his way down there was Dante Sylvie. Bo Gardner making sure he wasn't going any farther than the 5.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. It's second down and 2.
Need a little bend but don't break defense right now.
So they can get another first down, marked at about the 5.5. First down's at the 3-yard line. Now just 50 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Take it down to the final seconds, and Ottawa will score before then.
Touchdown, Cyclones!
Dante Sylvie going to run that one in here from us 4 yards out, and just like that, Ottawa back in front 9-3 with an extra point coming.
Ottawa's done a good job of mixing it up with a couple different trick plays, but it's a long game, and trick plays, while they're effective, you can't rely on them for the entirety of the game. So just when they run off the sideline, coach needs to get them settled down, refocused.
The extra point on its way. And we'll make it, Otis will make it 10-3 here. So Ottawa scoring on their first 2 drives. First a field goal, now they get all 7. Spring Hill will look to respond. Coming back here, Spring Hill Sports Live.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Here, welcome back in here. Spring Hill Sports Live, Dylan Vanderveen, Matt Jones, Caden Caballo, all here from Ottawa High School. Been a little bit of a rough one, kind of a different story from what Spring Hill has been like this season on the defensive side of the ball, allowing 2 scoring possessions here on the first 2 drives for the Cyclones.
Well, I think they haven't seen, Ottawa's always had good athletes. They've got a good core group of them this year, a lot of seniors, and we haven't seen athletes like this up to this point.
Miller in shotgun again, right behind him, Stumpf. Conley, the one that was moving in the motion and going to Stumpf, going to get all the way up to the 43-yard line. So a good gain of 7 yards. This drive started at the 36.
Second down and 3, ball on the 43.
Drew Araya, you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, doing a lot more different play style. It looks like they've gotten a lot more passes, a lot more quick options here looking than what they were trying to build up against Piper. As now this one, nowhere to go. Miller's going to be swallowed up by a variety of black jerseys, and it'll be 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, well played by Ottawa. Millers needs to keep that ball tucked in.
The ones there, Chase Myers and others making that play.
Score after 1, Cyclones 10.
And that will bring us here to the end of the first quarter. After 1, Cyclones 10, Broncos 3. Looking to even up the score here in quarter number 2.
Back to school. So on this evening of homecoming, we want to
From the Sonic Department of Research and Delicious-ment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Delicious-ment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
the 40-yard line.
Hey, welcome back in. Spring Hill Sports Live, Dylan Vanderveen, Matt Jones, Kenny Cabajo. Trying to start out the second quarter with a bang. That ball is dropped. It was actually a good throw by Miller. Just couldn't get it in was Corey Kirkner. And going to bring up 4th down and 6 and bringing out the punting unit here of the Broncos.
Yeah, pretty good throw by Miller. It was a safe ball. Only his guy could catch it and just couldn't come up with it.
Tried to get Kirkner involved a couple of times against Piper. Didn't see that connection happen. It's Carson Royal back to punt.
Royal to punt for the Broncos.
It's a decent one here by Royal. Going to bounce right at the 30, take an actual Ottawa bounce, get by a couple of Spring Hill players, and then about the 39-yard line.
It was different. Usually he has a really sky-high, a lot of hang time kick. Doesn't have a lot of distance. That time it had more distance, but unfortunately when it hit the turf, it rolled back 10 yards.
So after a couple of scoring drives for Ottawa, Broncos defense looking to shut it down here on drive number 3. Hayden Hall set to go again. This is one of their best starting field positions here. First drive started all the way inside their own 10. Still score from that one. Another screen pass, this time not going anywhere. Did fall for a couple of yards off the spin.
Yeah, he's got some forward progress. He did a good job fighting for the extra yards. And
on the reception for Ottawa.
Yeah, it was Siler Stewart, the one that was trying to wrap him up.
44-yard line.
So after all of that, he actually ended up getting 4 yards.
2nd down and 5.
Officially marked on the scoreboard here, 2nd down and 6. Couple of motion moving, going to get up the ball to Sylvie, who is going to get forward possession again. Get it close to a 1st down. No wave yet, and they will move the chains.
He is so quick when he cuts. He accelerates upfield.
1st down,
very, very fast, talented running back.
We'll change this time. Hole getting his call from the side.
1st and 10 Cyclones on their own 49.
Aiden Hole's played very well today so far for the Cyclones, other than that one ball he kind of threw up for grabs in the end zone that ended up for an offensive PI call. That one thrown another screen, this time near side, and it will get all the way up to about the 46, nearly the 45 before being tracked down.
This is an exhausting style of offense to play because they're throwing the ball all over the place, even if they're not downfield very far, but there's still a lot of running, a lot of moving parts.
Hard to guess right now as one play is gone near side, the next play went to the far side, and then this play went to the near side. Really, really hard to kind of predict on what they're going to do.
And that's just not, we haven't really seen much of that this year.
Another motion man. This time it's going to be a QB keeper designed that way, making his way through a couple of defenders and now finally hit. Not picking up the 1st down, but close to it. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
And Gardner doesn't miss very many tackles. Just had his head down a little bit on that one.
3-yard gain for the Cyclones brings up 3rd down and 2. Ball on the Broncos 43.
9.5 minutes. Big play here for the Broncos as a timeout's going to be called. Not sure who called the timeout.
The official, maybe an equipment timeout. Looks like they were messing with one of the Ottawa players' helmets.
Okay, so we're going to get back in action here pretty quickly. Reset that play clock. Bull going to get the play from the sideline, now set to go. Going to come out in a 2 running back look. On the wing again here. And Napan, that one going up the middle. Not going much anywhere.
45-yard line. 4th down Cyclones.
Interesting call here for the Cyclones.
So I thought for sure here from the 45-yard line, up 10-3. And here comes the punt unit. I was about to say, A 10-3 game, 8.5 minutes left to go from the 45-yard line. Not wanting to give the other team any type of momentum or good field position.
No, I think this is the wise call. This is what I would have done. Just pin them deep, make them work for it.
Now punting here. Carter Hepner was the one with the punt, and it is a beauty. Inside the 10, going to fall down at the 6. And that's where it's going to start.
That would have been a tough one to field, just the positioning of the ball in relation to where the other players on the field were. It's tough, but it's probably best they let it roll. It would have been a fairly tough one to field.
Needing a scoring drive, here are the Broncos. Down the 1 touchdown. Last drive ended up in a punt. Kirkner and Miller couldn't come up with the connection, and that's what ended the drive.
Like to see get Torres involved a little bit here. A little dose of Stumpf.
They're going to start it off here with Patrick Stumpf. Not going to get much. Really hasn't gotten a ton tonight. Had a couple of good runs, but really when they're trying straight up the middle, they have not gotten anything.
Yeah, I think Ottawa's ready for it. That's where they're putting all their penetration. That's they're lining up in those interior gaps, and they're not going to get beat in the middle right now.
That's going to bring in Coach Haver along with Dodson back in. Dodson and Torres on that right side. It's going to go on another handoff, however, go to that left side, near the left hash. Going to get a little bit more of a gain than the first time, but still going to bring up 3rd and 6.
2-yard gain in the play brings up 3rd down and 8. Ball in the 9-yard line.
Excuse me, it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Thought he picked up a little bit more than that. Actually only picked up 2 yards. Clock still ticking here. About 7 minutes left to play in half number 1. Still not really understanding what the play call is. Trying to get it from the side is Miller. Finally relaying that to his offensive line here with 4 on the play clock. Gonna have to snap it quick. 1 on the clock. And I don't know if they got that off before the clock hit 0. Is not gonna lean for anything anyway, and it's going to be a 4th down, going to punt from their own end zone.
It was a dangerous throw.
That whole play looked just a little sloppy, not getting the play call in soon enough, only having about 8 seconds to really relay it to the line at all or anything like that. Just looked kind of like a missed opportunity on the play there.
I totally agree. Probably should have been delay game. Actually, probably better off for us that it wasn't.
Morning deep to return for the Cyclones.
Now Royal going to punt this one from in his own end zone. Taking the high snap, getting it off okay, but not getting the greatest kick this time as it's going to bounce back again. And it's going to be touched right around the 37-yard line. There is a penalty flag, however.
Maybe personal foul against Ottawa. It looked like they took a unnecessary roughness.
First down penalty against the Cyclones.
So it is going to be an unnecessary roughness penalty. That's going to move them back. So fortunate here for Spring Hill after a punt that was really tough from his own end zone to get good field position off of. And now Ottawa going to go to their own side of the field. Officially marked at the 49-yard line.
So it's interesting, Royals punting a little bit different. His kicks have had a little bit, he's using a little bit different technique, and I don't know that the distance is making that much of a difference because it's rolling backwards.
Again, 15 on the play clock, hole in the huddle right now. They've had a little bit of miscommunication on their side as well in a few plays, barely getting it out before the play clock. Here set with 2, finally snapping it, getting a quick screen, and it goes nowhere, way too low. All over it as well was Michael Beck. Even if that ball was anywhere near the receiver, that wouldn't have been complete.
Yeah, Mikey's been fun to watch this year, freshman. First year starting, obviously, and he's been fun to see him grow every week. He's aggressive.
Well, after what looked like a hurried up 1st down and 10, under center for 2nd down. Motion man was Sims. He's going to take the play action, try to go downfield, and hauling in the catch is McCullough. No, going to say it's incomplete. Didn't get his feet in.
He was bobbling a little bit. I don't think he had control. Bronco defenders were obviously pretty relieved on that one because that was a blown coverage on the defensive backfield.
Play action had the coverage and had the connection. Unfortunately, ends up 3rd down and 10 for Ottawa. Fortunate for the Broncos not giving up that big pass play. 6:31. Bull with his running back behind him in Silvers, and Sylvie going to take it to midfield, not much more than that. And I believe that will be a punt there from midfield. So 3 plays, a gain of a total of 1 yard for Ottawa, and they'll punt it right back after a 3 and out.
Yeah, so far from what I picked up, you know, they're throwing a lot of things at the Broncos, but they, you know, they're kind of feast or famine. It's either big play or, you know, a yard or nothing.
Return for the Broncos.
Clock ticking, now over halfway through quarter number 2. As this one's going to be more of a line drive kick right there to wrap them up. No fair catch. Higgins not going to get more than a yard. Going to be marked down right around, we'll say, the 21-yard line, and that's where Spring Hill will get their next drive started.
17 Walker in on the stop.
Important drive. Be nice to close out the half with some points.
Ball on the road, 22.
Started off their first drive with that field goal, and their last couple, nothing since. And now, really, it could be time for one of those long 5-minute drives, 6-minute drives we had in that last game, and lead you to that double dip opportunity as they get the second half kickoff. This one does complete to Kirkner, making his way through a couple of defenders across the 30 to the 30.5-yard line. Or excuse me, 25.5-yard line.
53 Harris also out on the stop. Second down and 6, ball on the 26.
Miller stumped to his right, Coach Haver to his left. A fake it to both, give it off to Coach Haver on the screen. Nearly gets through, had some open space if he did, but a shoelace tackle that time to keep him around the 30-yard line, and a 3rd down for the Broncos.
He was a tiny step away from extending that run.
Please report to the
Not
track.
much other than maybe a free safety there waiting for him. Other than that, it was all green grass.
Thank you. Third down and 1.
Now brings up a 3rd down and a long one here for Miller. Going to give the handoff over to Coach Haver. He'll make his way through, cut his way, and get the 1st down, move the chains to the 34.5.
Good slashing run, way you hit the hole, just some good angles, just enough for the 1st down.
First and 10 Broncos on their own 34-yard line.
Already a minute and a half passed here on the drive. Trying to maybe milk out what's left of this clock on this drive that they have. Miller from the shotgun. Has to scramble around away from a couple of black jerseys. Tossing up for Kirkner, who somehow makes the grab. What a one-handed grab by Kirkner, and it takes him to the 44.
Great focus, great tracking of the ball. The D-back wasn't sure where it was. He did a good job penetrating through the coverage and just keeping his eye on the ball the whole time, way to secure the catch.
So a couple of missed opportunities for Kirkner, but this time bringing in the one-handed grab for the biggest play of the day so far for the Broncos. That one going through for Stumpf, working that middle. And you see how, working that outside play right to that sideline opens up that middle for Stumpf.
So important for him, and that's what was missing last weekend. Just be able to do both. It's so important to be balanced, and we talk about the balance of throwing and catching the ball, but it's also attacking the inside and the outside.
So 9-yard gain that time for Stumpf. Conley Hubby in the motion. Going from the right wing to the left. Another throw. This one quick into coverage. Somehow stay on his feet. Here goes Dodson to the 10, 5, touchdown. How did the freshman do it?
Touchdown Broncos.
Did they rule him down, or is there going to be a flag? There is a flag in yellow. And the offensive line ruling that it's going to be a touchdown. And Spring Hill will celebrate. How did the freshman stay on his feet taking that hit?
Well, for securing the ball, period, was difficult because he got hit really hard, and then he just bounced off and kept going. Great effort, great play by the Broncos, just what they needed.
Listed at 5'9", 150 pounds, looking tough there. As now trying to get to double digits to go to 10 apiece with 3:02 on the clock. That ball is up, beautiful, and right through the uprights. Ryan Jackson puts it through, and just like that, it's all tied up again. 10 apiece, 3 minutes to play. Half number one, come back. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Welcome back in here, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Jackson will kick off for the Broncos.
10-10 game here.
And Morning.
Spring Hill tying up the game with a touchdown and somehow staying on his feet against all odds.
Great kick all the way through the end zone for the touchback. Having a weapon like Ryan Jackson is so important. He can do a little bit of everything.
Has caught one pass here today.
Kicked it for a touchback. Has a field goal, an extra point, a catch.
First and 10 for the Cyclones, ball on their own 20-yard line.
So 10-10 game here. Sorry for the scoreboard. Looks about 1C. Trying to get the other 0 in there. Got to rework a couple of things. Didn't have more than 30 seconds to get it in there. But 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Getting another little screen pass. But look at all of the Spring Hill defenders there. Count them. I believe 7 of them were there sniffing out that play.
Yeah, they could see which play was coming. And they're starting to see some tendencies by Ottawa right now. They really like that wide receiver screen thrown at the outside, and the Broncos are making some good adjustments to be able to flow to the ball.
Looking to shut them down here with 2.5 to go. Want to go in with that momentum off the touchdown and get the ball first. Here, another deep ball. Covered is in. They're going to grab the. How did he make the catch?
What a great ball. What a good ball. Good catch. D-back was just trying to run for his life to keep up.
It was Siler Stewart on the coverage. And just another really, we've seen him multiple times now. Hayden Hole chucking it up there and getting the big completions. Not what you want to see here for a team that's had the struggle not covering the big pass.
Right.
Minute 56. Ball placed at the 37-yard line after that big gain. That one going to fake it, and going is Sylvie, bouncing himself all the way across the 25 to the 24-yard line. And just like that, after a couple of plays, Ottawa back in business, still with plenty of time left.
Taking down to the 25-yard line.
Lots of explosive plays in this game for both sides.
Just 80 clicks left on the clock. First down and 10 yet again, giving it to Sylvie.
Sylvie carry for Ottawa.
This time he's going to be wrapped up for a more modest gain, maybe of 3. Looking like they're going to mark it at the 22-yard line. You know, from a moment like this, I do got to point this out. From a moment like this, I feel like the crowd is unnormally kind of quiet here at Ottawa here over on this section. A 10-10 game with about 56 seconds left.
You know, I would agree. They're calm. They're very, very calm.
45 clicks now. Hole. Fake to the handoff. Now running for his life away. Breaks from one. Breaks from a second, but can't run away from big number 61 in Carson Royal.
Hayden Hole, he is hard to tackle. He's shifty. He's got his hips shaking and baking, and the defense does a really good job sending multiple players to be able to make the tackle.
Royal's the one that gets the sack, as another stop here from the Spring Hill defensive line, making big-time plays. Bring it back, 30 seconds. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hey, welcome back in. 10-10 game, just 36.9 to play off in Ottawa. Timeout, Dylan Vanderveen, Matt Jones, Caden Cabajo here from Ottawa High School. Hole set to throw again, going for it. Oh, has an open man and will make the catch. Down inside the 10-yard line. It was made by Nate Sims going up there and grabbing it, and he's a little slow getting up.
Yeah, I think the Cyclones have decided they're going to pick on Stewart a little bit. They see a matchup that they're exploiting. Stewart's there, just...
We need Peyton Atkins' dad to report to the track, please. Peyton Atkins' dad to report to the track, please.
Siler Stewart been burned a couple of times here, but really has not had bad coverage on either play.
No, he's been there. I think it's just the quarterback's thrown a really good ball. He's thrown it high, and the receivers made a really good play on both of them. And, you know, there's a height advantage that the receiver has, and you can't do anything about that. You know, if you're a couple inches shorter, you're a couple inches shorter. You just got to do your best and be aggressive and make the play.
Now a first down at the 5, asking the Spring Hill defensive line and defensive unit again to make that big-time stop with 19.8 left. They do get the ball to start the second half, does the Broncos, so that is something you can look positive to. They're going into half number 2, but really wanted them to stop after scoring that touchdown. Now to let them right back in front.
First and goal for the Cyclones, ball on the 6-yard line.
Now out of the timeout. It was a quick one and 19.8 on the clock. First down and goal. From the 6-yard line, Hayden Hole's got his play from the head coach. Head coach Walt Alexander.
From the 6.
Long-time Topeka High coach, very successful. Really turned things around here in Ottawa.
That one's going to be blown dead before it starts. And it's going to be a timeout here on the side of Spring Hill. They'll talk things over, and so will we. Take 30 seconds, bring you back. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Right to the pylon. The receiver did a good job keeping his feet in bounds and going right through the pylon. Outstretched hands. The defensive backs, I think they're going to have to find that fine line of less cushion and being a little bit more aggressive at the point of attack.
So against Piper last week, didn't allow 17 points at all. Now Ottawa with 17 in half number 1. 16.1 seconds remain. Spring Hill does have the ball here at the second half. We'll bring you back here 30 seconds for kickoff.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 17.
Welcome back in here, live on Spring Hill Sports Live. Not the ending of the first half that you really wanted if you were Spring Hill, as this is now 17-10.
Broncos on the return from the 27-yard line.
Little squib kick that time goes to the 39-yard line, but only 11.3 on the clock. More than likely might let this go out or just throw a Hail Mary. But now 17-10, Ottawa taking this lead, trying to go 4-1, not drop 2 in a row here in the Frontier and stay alive in that district. But Spring Hill, you were just talking about on the break, saying, Spring Hill are giving up some of those big plays already this season, and now that's kind of what the gameplay that we're seeing from Ottawa here tonight.
Yeah, Ottawa's done a really good job of exploiting where Spring Hill. It's just right now they've got some players that are exploiting some matchups against our defensive backfield.
Miller from the same position here. Shotgun formation. To his right is Stumpf. Or excuse me, it was Coach Haber to his right.
Pass complete for the Broncos.
And that's going to go to Dodson and stays in bounds. And with 3.2 seconds, a timeout is going to be taken by Spring Hill. So maybe talking it over, trying to see if they could possibly throw a Hail Mary on this play. Take 30 seconds. And wonder here as you're watching this commercial. Hey, welcome back in here. Spring Hill Sports Live. Dylan Vane, Matt Jones, Caden Gabajo on the crew. 2 seconds left. Wanted to see maybe if they could throw something deep. They're just going to toss it away, and the timeout goes to no avail. So the Cyclones here will take half number one with a lead into it 17-10 after the last second touchdown. We'll get you back here with the halftime show in just a couple of minutes. Take a couple minutes here of timeout, or a couple minutes of commercials again from our local sponsors. Get you back here at halftime show.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-92-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Orthodontics. We are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us. One patient, Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Delicioussement.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Delicioussement.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Go to my mom's.
Well, I can't go today. I have to mow. It's probably going to take all day.
Well, that's too bad. Don't work too hard.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com. Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com. For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Tomorrow's a busy day for
Welcome back in
athletes.
here,
Varsity
Lewisburg,
volleyball hosts a tournament starting
or
at
excuse
9
me,
a.m.
Spring Hill Sports Live. We're just going to talk about Lewisburg. You were just telling me over the halftime that they were up 28-0 against Eudora.
Yeah,
that's a shocking one right there.
I'm surprised to see that. They beat Ottawa last week, and we barely beat in overtime a couple weeks ago. So
Well, welcome back in here for the halftime show. Here, the halftime show is brought to you by Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial. The halftime show, Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help you customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. And a little bit of that first half going on for Spring Hill. Just, they had a couple of those big plays go on them, a couple of them get away in that secondary. But overall, not a poor half here for Spring Hill, but playing very, very well is the quarterback on the other side for the Ottawa Cyclones here in Hayden Hole.
Yeah, we've got to be able to make him make some mistakes. We've got to pressure him. We've got to put somebody in his face every single play. And he's shifting. He's good running with the ball and throwing on the run. But we have got to be able to penetrate at that first line of attack on our defensive line and get through and put somebody in his face every single play.
And those high school quarterbacks, not at the college level or anything like that, especially as a junior, if you do put some pressure in his face and he is trying to throw that deep ball, he might let it go anyway, and that's how interceptions and big plays on the other side happen. That's right how this momentum can really switch here for Spring Hill, looking to get win number 5 here, going around and get some more area matchups here for you as well. Here, take it away, Matt.
Tonganoxie, at least at the end of the first quarter, was up 2 touchdowns on Bonner. I suspect that's probably increased a little bit. Iola's up decently on Girard, 17-6. I noticed Blue Valley Northwest and Blue Valley West, one of the area matchups of the week, is tied at 21 at half. If you're a Chiefs fan, you'll notice that Tate Nagy, the quarterback of Blue Valley West, is leading that Jaguar offense for them this year. So that's a big Class 6A matchup for Blue Valley Northwest and Blue Valley West.
Get you some of those area matches. Also mentioned that Lewisburg game, 28-0. Do have to say,
that's surprising.
Like Lewisburg. I do like Lewisburg. Obviously worked with them for a little bit as well and everything like that. So good team over there, and excited to really see that game here on the 25th as well against Spring Hill and Lewisburg. That's going to be a really good game here coming up as well. But 3:24 here left to go in the halftime break as Spring Hill just kind of starting to leak onto the field here. We'll take another short break. Being back with the last of the halftime show and the second half kickoff coming up.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stos with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Here, welcome back in here, live on Spring Hill Sports Live. Trying to get a little bit of a problem with the camera going here. Sorry we didn't get back in with a really good amount of time. Also get you back with that scoreboard. Trying to work out what the camera situation here is. But as we mentioned here, Ottawa, a 17-10 lead here in a big-time matchup, especially for the Frontier District League, especially if Lewisburg does run away with that game against Eudora. That's going to make it a lot more tough for Ottawa to even get back into things if they do drop this game.
Yeah, this is big for both teams as far as the Frontier League goes, and Spring Hill obviously wants to win to continue the possibility of an undefeated Frontier League championship at the end, and Ottawa to be able to stay in it. They want to win this game, and for both teams it's helping their postseason seeding.
We're set to kick off here in just a minute or so. Have a minute 45 on the clock as now getting set on the field here for kickoff. Ottawa is about to take the field. But a little bit on kind of what you want to see from Spring Hill. I know you said getting to the quarterback, making him get pressure in his face and making him make the mistakes that a high school quarterback might make. But on the offense side of the ball, also scoring 10 points, getting Stump a little bit more involved. But I would definitely like to see a lot more of that stuff to the outside, to the corners, stuff that gets out of bounds just so they can work out Stump down the middle.
Yeah, I think we have to. We haven't seen Jackson Torres yet. I think that's a key for him, and that will enable Stump to get going.
Just a minute and 3 seconds. We got the scoreboard fixed for you there, and we'll take... no, we'll stay here as we're taking the field now. We're going to take a 30-second break, but we won't do that to you guys. We'll get you here for the kickoff.
Doing the honors for the Cyclones, number 30, Josh Honest. Team to return to the Broncos. Number 15, Dotson. Number 16, Valerie.
So Valerie along with Mason Dotson back there to receive. Set to kick away again here for the Ottawa Cyclones. Kicker in Jackson Odis. Big possession here for Spring Hill to start off half number 2, down a touchdown. Just waiting on the officials now to give the word. And we're off here in half number 2. This one a little bit of a pooch kick. Going to be fielded there. Kept out to 30. Bouncing off a couple of defenders and going to the 35. On the catch and receive was Harrison Rivers for Spring Hill.
Number 7, Gavin Seaton.
Not sure if he was expecting to really catch that one, but he did. And now
it didn't seem like it did. He was like, "Oh no, I have the ball. I gotta go."
I don't think he was really expecting it. Didn't look like he had much of a plan. But 17-10, 11:56 here. Start off the first drive. Spring Hill, big possession here to try to get it back inside. Miller behind him is Dodson as of right now. Stump set off on the right wing right now. He's going to be a blocker here for Dodson. Dodson's going to cut back to the other side. Could find some open space. Tried to cut the corner and is dragged out there. Gets to about the 38, minimal gain of 3 for running about 45 yards.
Yeah, he made something out of nothing on that one. They're lucky that they even got to the line of scrimmage. Jordan Miller had to put a little block out there just to get him that.
Three-yard gain on the play. Second down and 7 from the 38-yard line.
So from the 38-yard line now, second down and reasonable from 7 yards out. Dodson right next to the right again. Looking like he's getting the play call from Stumpf along with Miller. One, going to be a pump full, and after the pump fake, going to get to him and sneak his way through for positive yardage for the second time.
Again, just a really good effort by the freshman. Make something out of nothing. Still third and longish.
So third down and 5 now from the 40. Not wanting to go 3 and out here in half number 2 to start it off. Still getting the play call from the sideline. 12 seconds on the play clock. Stumpf and Miller are still talking about it. Finally getting the play set here. 3 seconds on the play clock. Finally getting it off. Giving it to Stumpf. He'll go through and near the first down. I'm sure that he's going to get stopped. Yes, they're going to mark it here about a half yard short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll actually put it about a full yard behind. So right now the offense staying on the field from their own 44. 25 seconds on the play clock here if they're going to try to maybe get them off sides. Motion man here in Torres, as there is some motion. Who's going to be the call? And they did get him.
Miller does a really good job with that clap. He's vocal. Not the first time that he's made the defense jump this year.
So a big mistake that time for a well-coached Ottawa team. Getting a 5-yard penalty and now moving the chains here for Miller, along with Stumpf to his left side. Motion man and Torres will go to Torres. He's been at a quiet night off of an injury last week, as he will take it to right around the 43-yard line on the jet sweep, and going to be second down and reasonable.
You can definitely see his speed getting around the corner, getting upfield, nice gain on first down. And this opens the door. This makes your second and third down plays so much easier to call when you only need a couple of yards.
Way far on the right side is Kirkner along with Torres. Ryan Jackson, the low receiver, on the left side. Right behind Miller in the shotgun formation is Stumpf. It will go to him up the gut and taking it across to the 36-yard line and moving the chains again for Spring Hill.
Well done. Good blocking up front by the O-line. Give it to your workhorse. He's going to get it positive yards for you just about every time.
Setting up right around the same thing as last time, right on the left wing. Conley Hovey in one of the tight ends. That one going up the middle again, straight to Stumpf about the same play. And going to go for 3 yards this time.
Stumpf on the carry for the Broncos. Second down and 8 from the 33.
Miller taking the snap, faking it to Stumpf. Going to go for it all here in the end zone, looking for Kirkner. He's dropped.
Incomplete in the end zone, broken up.
I don't mind that play, the way it was thrown. Only Kirkner could come down with it. It's, hey, if you catch it, great. But again, it's stretching the field. It's making them be aware of that deep ball.
And really nice ball put up, like as you just said, by Jordan Miller. Really almost came down with it was Kirkner. I thought he did for a second before I saw the ball bouncing around.
Right.
Now it's 7:58 here, a big down, third down and 8. Miller, Stumpf behind him. Faking it there, going for a pass. Wide open is Torres.
Broncos pass complete.
Finding the hole and finding a first down across the 20 to the 19.
And that's why he's so important. He's big, he's strong, he's fast. He makes that clutch play over the middle, just what they needed for the first down.
First and 10 Broncos from the Cyclone 18.
This one going to the left side, getting to the 15.
Tripped up at the 16-yard line. McGrath on the stop.
Now, after that gain of 2, second down and 8, about 7:20 on the clock, 17-10 game. But Spring Hill here looking to punch this one into the end zone from the 16-yard line. Ocean McAvoy going to Stumpf, making his way around a couple of defenders on a nice cut, gets to about the 11, going to mark him down at the 12.
Good effort by Stumpf to stay on his feet. They had a linebacker penetrating through the gap. He did a wonderful job of just cutting and slashing and lowering his head and getting that extra couple yards.
Now to the 12, third down and 4. Going up the middle, inside to the 3-yard line, and moving the chains himself again, Patrick Stumpf.
You can see the offensive line has kind of started to assert themselves, and good adjustments at halftime.
Now making a couple of changes here. McAvoy a little bit limpy going off to the side.
Looks like he's already got a brace on that right ankle.
There, first down and 4 from inside the 5. No call yet. Is going to be stopped inside the 1. So seems like with this running back in Patrick Stumpf kind of avoiding the inevitable, waiting for this touchdown to go in. Second down and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Miller in shotgun again. Right behind him, who else? And Patrick Stumpf going to him and carrying into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Great effort by Stumpf. You know, everybody in the stadium knew who was going to get the ball. All they had to do is the linemen had to maintain their blocks just long enough to let him poke the ball over the line.
Just like that, Broncos go the full distance and get it within a point. And looking for the tie is Ryan Jackson off the kick.
Fourth hold. Jackson the kick.
And snap holds good. Kick is up and into the nights and through the uprights. 17's all. So after what now? 29 minutes worth of play. It is all 31 minutes worth of play. This is why I'm not a math major. This is why I went to journalism.
I get it.
But 17's all. Here, bring you back here live. Spring Hill Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Welcome back in here. 17 all game. Make sure we get those scoreboard here right for you. A little bit of problems here with that updating as well. Everything going perfect so far besides the scoreboard in this broadcast right now. 17-17 as that one taken up for a good carry to the 36, still not down, and finally tackled by a plethora of white jerseys, and that's where Ottawa will start here from their own 36.
Be interesting to see what changes the Bronco defense have made. I would assume they're going to try to get some more pressure on Hull, make him make a mistake. You could also, the defensive backs, they could also be a little bit more aggressive at the line of scrimmage. Maybe they need to, get up in their face a little bit. But if they're gone, they're gone. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch up if they get by.
About 17 and a half minutes left to go in the entire ball game here. Going to start with a hand-up, going straight up the middle and finding some open space.
On the carry for the Cyclones, across midfield, penalty flag on the play.
And I believe that's going to be a penalty flag, possibly on the tackle.
Well, he had him by the helmet, but he let go, so I'm assuming that's what it was.
Now an injury here for Ottawa, looking like more of a cramping issue here. But it is
penalty against the Broncos.
I don't think he actually.
So it's going to be a face mask penalty is going to be the call. As we'll take here just a short 30-second timeout for injury, and we'll bring you back here. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Welcome back. Trying to get the vision on the camera here to get a little bit better. Having a problem here with that right now.
Big tackle for a loss by the Bronco defense. Good job, Caden.
Tackling by number 6, Cohen Shuckman for the Broncos.
Caden Cabajo making it work over there on the camera with some frustrating night here tonight. At least you're watching a good game over there, Caden. At least you're watching a great game. 4:52 in counting. As that one getting him with the hard count this time, an offsides call coming against the team in white.
I've seen more of that this year between the Broncos and their opponents than I have ever seen in high school football. Aggressive teams, that kind of comes with the territory.
That turns into a 2nd down and 7 now, here from the 35-yard line. Hole set back to throw again, looking for it all towards the end zone, getting a catch inside the 5.
Penalty flag on the play. Reception made by number 5, Aiden McCullough.
It's Aiden McCullough who made the play. There is a penalty flag on the play. Nearest defender towards there was Michael Beckin, the freshman.
McCullough, the homecoming king, coming up with a huge grab.
Declined by the Cyclones. It is 1st and goal, Cyclones from the 5.
Beck was there. He just once again threw it up for his guy. His guy made a good play.
It's like that inside at the 5-yard line again. Ottawa looking to respond from the touchdown that Spring Hill just put on the board here with 4 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Motion man in Sims, going to fake it to him, take it himself, and get inside the 1, but will be stopped there, going to 2nd and goal. Couldn't see the number who was in there on the tackle to save the touchdown. Wanted to give credit, but there's no credit will be due this time.
It was hard to say. I couldn't see who made it either. There was a host of Broncos in there. It was somebody from the 2nd level, so we'll go with the linebacker or defensive back.
Taking a while here to get the play again. Just 9 seconds on the play clock. Done it a few times as he's lining up under center now. Run formation as going towards the first line and getting in. They give it to the fullback and he takes it in. 3:12 left. And just like that, Ottawa takes back the lead.
Once again, big play. Ottawa has made some great catches tonight. Their receiving core showing a lot of skill, a lot of ability, and that's creating some problems for our defensive secondary.
Number 6, Mason Sutton will hold. Josh Honest to attempt the point after.
Here on the point after, Joshua Diss, and he's up and good.
And the kick is good with 3:12 to play in the third quarter. Your score, Cyclones 24, Broncos 17.
So after an early touchdown here by the Broncos, the Cyclones respond right back with their own, 24-17. Don't go anywhere here, Spring Hill Sports Live.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
And welcome back in. Dylan Vanderveen, Matt Jones, Caden Cabajo on the broadcast with you here. Very beautiful night here in Ottawa. Not a lot of bugs around, not humid at all here from outside. Really a really nice night here for a broadcast and for a Friday night football game on homecoming night here for Ottawa. That one, another pooch kick. This time looks like he's a little bit ready for it this time. And he's going to be stopped. Picked up and slammed down at the 28-yard line. Not letting him get over. But Harrison Rivers was at least more ready to catch that ball that time.
He was. Hey, this is a lesson learned when he goes and watches it on film. He's going to learn really quick to get your shoulder pads down and, you know, lower your level just a little bit.
So now starting the drive here from their own. It will be their 28 with 3:08 left to go in quarter number 3. 3:08. As I just mentioned. Miller handing off to Stumpf. And there was a little bit of miscommunication on who was going to take that ball. It looked like Miller saw the defender kind of shooting that gap and wanted to take it himself, but it was too late by the time they did it.
Yeah, a little bit of indecision on his part.
Now trying to reset. Lost one on that play. Second down and 11 coming up at their own 27-yard line. Miller looking to throw it, now scrambling off to his right. He's trying deep for 1 second. Now going to this side and just going to run out of bounds. Trying everywhere to find somewhere to go with the ball, and the secondary for Ottawa doing a nice job, not letting anywhere open.
Yeah, you're right. Great coverage downfield. Miller probably should have just tucked it and ran the first time he thought about it. Might have gotten a first down, might have been at least close, setting him up for a little bit better third down try.
It's now after that huge run around from one side to the other, 3rd down and 7. Coaching staff trying to get the student section a little bit more into it. Here on the side of the Cyclones, and now going to be a false start, moving back 5 more yards.
False start, Broncos. 5-yard penalty moves the ball to the 26.
So as we mentioned in the last game, really handle those after the first quarter. Now all of a sudden you see an offsides call on that last drive, and now a false start here for Spring Hill.
Yeah, just some mental mistakes.
Now Miller, pressured heavily, gets it off to Stumpf, who's going to make his way across near the first down marker. And maybe a generous spot could give him there, but it's going to be marked down right around the 39, a yard short. And an injury timeout here for Ottawa. And not looking like he's getting up very quickly.
I don't know that that's a very generous spot, but
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I was saying maybe a generous spot would give him that first down, but
right,
almost a full yard and a half behind now.
I don't know that he got the first down, but
we'll take a small timeout here for the injury timeout on Ottawa. Bring you back 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family.
So here, back right on what would be the 37-yard line. Need about the 38, a little less than a yard away from a first down on a 4th and 1 from the 37. A minute 45 left to play in quarter number 3. Trying to get that hard count, not going to work. And a timeout here going to be called on the side of Spring Hill, just trying to get that hard count on the 4th down, and they will bring out the punt unit.
Yeah, I think feedback saw something he didn't like. There was a little bit of miscommunication for the personnel package that they were trying to use, and probably best to call timeout, punt it, see if you can pin Ottawa deep.
So we'll try to take another quick 30-second timeout here for the punts underway. Bring you back here, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Broncos going for it, and they're going to get the first down.
On the carry.
Hank Kochaver with the carry for the first down for the Bronco offense, and they're going to keep this drive alive, and the chains move. Gutsy call by Coach Feeback. Wanted to take the timeout, get the correct play in.
We're trying. Sorry about the camera issue. A little bit of trouble with our zooming right now, trying to get it to zoom out. As that one's going to Patrick Stumpf here, Caden Gabajo and me trying to figure it out here a little bit, bringing you back in here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
27 Stumpf.
The 60 seconds left to go in quarter number 3.
Ball spot on the 42-yard line.
Oh, entering under that 60-second mark, Miller again was Stumpf right next to his side on the left. Looking towards the right to Jackson, gonna get the catch near the 50-yard line across to the 48, and a bobble gonna be ruled incomplete.
That looked like he came down with it, but I think once he was on his way down to the ground, he must not have been able to secure it because the whole Ottawa sideline coaches and the official.
3rd down and 7.
Jackson was trying to plead his case after the play with no avail. Clock stop with 43 seconds remaining.
Another long 3rd down for the Broncos, not the position they want to be in.
Going to Stumpf.
Stumpf the carry.
And I carried across here to about the 48-yard line.
47-yard line.
They're making Coach Feeback earn his paycheck tonight because they're getting right up to the sticks and making these 4th and short calls really difficult.
McGrath in on the stop to the Cyclones brings up 4th down and a yard.
So again, 4th down and 1. Will they go for it this time? Tried for the hard count the last time, then brought on. And now going to Stumpf and going to the 50-yard line and getting another first down, just enough, about a half yard more than he needed.
Once again, 2nd, 4th down conversion on this series. You got to love that everybody knows who's getting the ball in that situation.
That's going to bring us here to the end of the 3rd quarter. A classic here is brewing in Ottawa from Ottawa High. 24-17 Cyclones leading the Broncos. Come back. Quarter number 4 going to get underway.
Stuck, overwhelmed, anxious. Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-35.
Here we are back on Spring Hill Sports Live. Broncos 1st and 10, just on their side of the 50-yard line. Miller back to pass. Miller heaves it deep, looking for Kirkner. Kirkner not able to come down with it. Great defensive play by the Ottawa secondary.
For the Cyclones. Second down and 10.
Nice call on that, Matt. Thank you for taking over for me for a second.
Anytime.
Going to be really sad. I thought I was going to miss a big play there for a second. I was about to be like, oh. Whatever. It's because I'm not watching, I guess.
That's right.
Second down and 10 here from the 50. Going over to Stump. He is not going to get past that 50 marker and going to bring up 3rd down and 10. No dice on the pass, an incomplete pass, and nothing on the inside to give to Patrick Stump.
Hickox on the tackle.
And now going to be an injured Bronco this time. It's going to be Tucker Wingirter there down and throwing his helmet off for a second. We're going to step away here for a quick 30 seconds. Let him maybe get the cramps out.
Stupid Go Brawley internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Welcome back in here. Spring Hill Sports Live. Big play coming up. 11 and a half minutes. 3rd down and 9 here for Spring Hill from midfield. Trying to heave it all down into double coverage and going to overthrow everybody. Trying for his receiver in Jackson, and it's 4th down.
And they had double coverage from their secondary. Safe throw for Miller, just nothing available.
After that, I believe they're going to bring on the punt unit. They will.
A lot of effort in that drive. 2 4th down conversions. Unfortunately, they come up with nothing.
Their Royals set this one. Be a little bit more airtime. Going to get the nice bounce here outside and going to go inside to the 10. So his first 2 really bounced backwards. This time gets that nice roll from the 20 inside to the 10. Marked down at the 7, and tough field position here for Ottawa.
And, for Ottawa, it hadn't really mattered for them. They've been very explosive tonight. We've got to keep those receivers in front of us, and we've got to make a play on the ball.
Just 11 minutes left to go here in the game. Cyclones still up a tutty.
7-yard line.
That's where we need something big, like a pick six or a scoop and score. Change the tides.
The line in here in a hurry with 4 on the play clock. Hull going to get a handoff over Sims. Going to take it for a minimal gain, if anything. Looks like he maybe just got back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Sims on the carry for Ottawa. No gain in the play. 2nd down and 10.
Again here, 4-17, 10.5 minutes. Hull, they're getting the line quick again, this time going for a deep pass, and no flags fly. It honestly looked more like an offensive pass interference
totally
than
agree.
it did a defensive pass interference. Looked like it was Michael Beck here and Mikey trying to track down that ball. And
yeah, he had good
contact.
coverage.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Honestly, I think he would have picked it had he not been shoved in the back.
Yeah, it was that homecoming royalty winner, and Cole McGrath was playing a little defense on that play. Now faking the handoff once more, going and scrambling, trying to find the corner, and will for the first down.
Carries for 11 yards on a
And Hull showing some speed. He pulled the ball down and decided he was going to hit the sticks.
You know, I do got to say, if you're just a regular fan here sitting and watching, kind of an exciting team to watch here on a do-or-die team that throws a lot of deep balls as a scrambling quarterback and can do a lot of different things. Kind of interesting watching them here tonight. They've made the deep ball work a few different times, as have a couple other teams against Spring Hill this season. This time taking it up the middle, push back for the moment, and we'll get a minimal gain of 1. As the clock keeps churning, now under 10 minutes to play in the game.
Take it out to the 19-yard line, get him a yard.
Got to start being a factor here if you're Spring Hill.
Yeah, not only do they have to stop the Cyclones, they have to get the ball and get a drive together. And it feels like Ottawa, while they've kind of lived and died by the big play, the Broncos have had a couple big plays, but, you know, they've had more methodical, time-consuming drives.
One faking the handoff, another run pass option, and the quarterback keeper sniffed down. The freshman makes the play.
Yeah, Mikey Beck did a great job flying up and making the play. That's what you got to do with that quarterback. You can't let him get out in the open. You got to get him right at the point of attack.
That time,
3rd down and 10 for the Cyclones.
Can't stress enough how big of a play that really was, pushing them to 3rd down and long here in a very, very important situation. Now less than 9 minutes left to play. We got to watch for that arm of Hull, who's been checking it all day long.
Got to be disciplined on the defensive line. Watch the ball.
Owen fakes it a handoff, putting some pressure on him, making him scramble out to the right side. He's got some open space here. Going to make one man miss and get an open look. And now to the 39-yard line. He put a nice move on, I believe, what was number 6, and Cohen Shuckman to get loose.
He's shifty. He's fast. Definitely, he's going to have the advantage in a one-on-one situation. And they almost got the sack, but they didn't contain it once they got back there.
Hayden Hull, enough can't be said about him today. If Ottawa does pull this off, he will definitely 100% be star of the game. As now 8 minutes to go and a new fresh set of downs as he's making a move to the outside, going to the 50 as the freshman breaks him down again here in Beck, but not before he gets into Spring Hill territory.
Picks up 12 yards to midfield on the Cyclone 1st down.
Yeah, that last play, 3rd and long, quarterback scrambling for a 1st down. That is tough for the defense to recover from.
And so much easier, you know, if you make some type of play like that, maybe to build off the crowd as well. But going on the road and being in a team where really all the momentum's on the other side right now, up 7. It's a hard pill to swallow here with 7.5 minutes left now at midfield, needing a stop. First down and 10. The last play was a gain of 12 and a fresh set of downs. This time he's tripped up in the backfield. Won't go for anything. That was Julius O'Brien who was tripped up.
Bill Gardner makes a stop for the Broncos. Second down for the Cyclones.
Bo Gardner will be in there on the stop that time for the team in white. The play clock, or the time on the game, really now starting to really become a factor with this 6:40 on the clock. They've wasted it down all the way from about 11 minutes is Ottawa. That one rips it off and reading it perfectly, but letting him get away.
Pull on the keeper.
The rest of the Spring Hill team will be there for him and put him down for a loss of 2. But all over him originally was Cade Myers looking for an easy sack and just let him get away.
He is so hard to bring down. And the Broncos have been pretty good about that all year, securing him as soon as they make the hit, and it's okay. They're going to have to gang tackle him. You can't have one guy on him. You've got to have 2, 3, 4 people all tackling him and working together.
Third down for the Cyclones, ball on their own 48-yard
Under 6 minutes now left to play, but it is a 3rd down and 12. Probably the biggest play of the game here for the Broncos so far. Here it is, let alone in shotgun formation is the quarterback in hole. 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and he'll take it himself up the middle, and he'll slide. Not getting a ton there that time, just a gain of a minimal 4, and he's across midfield to the 48. Looking like he was not on the same play call that time with his offensive coordinator, as this play clock, or this clock now under 5 minutes when this ball is going to be punted away.
Cyclones to punt. Number 83, Carter Hepner, due to the honors. Reagan deep to return for the Broncos.
That one is now going to be bounced around the 10-yard line, taken in, and now getting a little bit of open space, getting right around to the 23-yard line. Nice return that time by Reagan, Benny Reagan that is, and Spring Hill going to start here a drive with 4:39 remaining.
Him fielding the ball well, he's fielded the ball well all year, but just fielding that probably added 20 yards of field position.
So if you're thinking now, here are plenty of timeouts on both sides. Lewisburg does have, I believe, 2 as of right now in this half. Is Spring Hill, and now with 4:39 remaining here, have to capitalize on this drive are the Broncos. That one brought back down and to the 23-yard line, and not going to be any gain on that play.
I think it's really important on this drive, and that was not the way they wanted to start it, but they've got to stay out of some 3rd and long situations.
So still mark him at the 24, so no gain officially on that play.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
This time Coach Shaver stands to Miller's right, 3 receivers to his left, lone receiver to his right in Kirkner. One going to the left, trying to make a nice move, and does is Dodson in his way across for a gain. But now back into a 3rd and long situation right away is the Spring Hill Broncos.
Got to assume you're going to go for it on 4th down, so if they don't get it here, it's not the end of the world.
Got to get something positive here if you're the Broncos. Doesn't have to be the entire chunk of 8 yards. There's Miller, gonna throw a little screen pass. That one's brought in nicely by Dodson, but coming up to make the play in number 11 in Dante Silvey, the running back slash linebacker here, been so important for Ottawa on both sides.
Loss of the play brings up 4th down for the Broncos.
Now a 4th down and 9. Is that gonna bring out, it's gonna be the call here.
A little bit of confusion on the Broncos there. Looks like the punting team is coming on. Now the offense is on.
Ball on the 26.
12 seconds on the play clock right now.
Probably a good time to use a timeout.
And they will use a timeout. And this is actually really important here as well, because if they somehow don't get this, now 1 timeout remains here for Spring Hill instead of 2 for the Broncos. We'll step away here. 30 seconds bring you back for the rest of the game here. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
All right, we bring you back on 4th and long for the Bronco offense. Miller.
Hey, welcome back in here. Matt doing a great job for taking over me for a couple of plays every once in a while. I'm trying to help with that camera. Here's a pass, and going to be too far to the left side for Kirkner, not getting that pass. And that's the second time they've tried to run that, and neither time it's worked out tonight. And that's how Ottawa's going to take over here from the 26-yard line with 2:43 left to play.
Still got some time. We have 1 timeout. Broncos have to get a stop on defense, a turnover, anything.
First and 10 for the Cyclones. Ball on the 27-yard line.
They're going to have to go here with a wide zoom here the rest of the game, as we're having some problems with the camera. It's as soon as you let go of the button, Caden's going to have to hold the button the entire time because it's zooming all the way in as soon as you don't hold that button. In whether it's on auto or manual for the zoom, so not exactly sure what's going on there, as Hayden Hole coming up now, trying to milk out the rest of what is in this clock as they hand it out to Dante Silvey. He's not going to go anywhere. Royals trying to pump up his team with a big play that time to push him in the backfield.
Tackle made by number 61.
Well, we mentioned that timeout that they just took to call that play that they missed, and they also called one earlier on that hard count.
Yep.
So those 2 timeouts now burned. Only 1 left here with 2:18 left to play. Only can stop that clock 1 time as the clock keeps rolling.
And you know, Ottawa's, they're doing the right thing. They've played hard tonight.
Wanting to win on their homecoming night are the Cyclones. Nice job by Hull to get that snap off, and it goes for a big gain. I don't know. That snap was right at his feet, and he somehow ended up actually hauling that in and getting the handoff off to Sims. So nice mobility that time for the quarterback in Hayden Hull, showing everything he has tonight.
Timeout, Broncos.
And that's going to force the timeout here for the Broncos. 3rd down coming up, minute 45 left. Takeaway here for the last 30-second break. Come back with more Spring Hill Sports Live.
Down at 4 for the Cyclones, ball in the Bronco 21.
24-17. Cyclones leading the Broncos right now here, a minute 45 left, 3rd and 4. Biggest play right here for the Broncos. Cyclones get this, the game more than likely over as they go up the middle and nearly to the end zone, dumped down at the 2. But it's not going to matter really if they got an end zone or not, as this ran down on time. And Spring Hill going to suffer their first loss of the season here.
Yeah, tough night for the Broncos. I think the Cyclones did a great job of exploiting our weaknesses. And, you know, you just got to go back to the drawing board, come back next week, get ready to go.
So Ottawa picks up a massive win here, as more than likely they will just try to need this game out. They're smart at least. I mean, minute 14 left to go in the game. You're 2 kneels away here from closing this game out. As they will QB sneak it in for a touchdown. With a minute 3 left, could have easily kneeled it twice, but Ottawa decides to QB sneak it in, and it will make it 30-17.
I actually don't mind that as a coach. I think Ottawa have been a struggling program for years, so I think there's something to be said about getting that, you know, put them down mentality. But you're right, they definitely did not need to do that. They had the game won. They could have taken a knee.
They're going for the extra point here, and up, and it's good. It's more about with me personally also with running that play on a QB sneak. If something happened to Hayden Hole, maybe he gets his knees twisted up, get his knees twisted up just like Patrick Mahomes did a few years back.
Right.
That season, your season could be in absolute jeopardy if something happened like that. But 31-17 here for Ottawa. Step away for one more 30-second timeout, and we'll bring you back here for the last 63 clicks from Spring Hill Sports Live. And welcome back in. 63 seconds left here for Spring Hill. Going to need a miracle and a half here to come back 31-17 with that amount of time left. As Josh Otis kicked it down. Filling it again here and getting some space, going up to the 50. And into the 40-yard line for a second. I thought if he was breaking that, I was like, hang on a second. Maybe not a miracle and a half, maybe just a half miracle.
Showing some speed, getting the Spring Hill student section fired up. Something positive to cheer for.
They do get good field position here. Game not technically over yet, 57.3 seconds.
First and 10 for the Broncos on the Cyclone 38-yard line.
From the 38, Miller next to him as normal in, oh no, it's Coach Averson in the normal. No, Miller is, no, my goodness gracious. That is the throw that we did not want to see from Jordan Miller tonight.
Take the sack.
Broncos pass incomplete.
Miller been really good, honestly, all game long. Hasn't missed a ton. That throw really in a dangerous area and could have gone for his second pick six in 2 weeks.
Yeah, not necessary.
Now, second down and 10 after that dangerous one. Miller set to go again. Pressure coming at him again, going down the middle, and this time too far in front. Had an open receiver in Dodson.
He just reared back and let that one rip. That was like he was throwing it from the outfield.
Now third down and 10 with 46 seconds left. Dodson getting back over, now set to go. 14 on the play clock. From the 38-yard line, trying to buy some time here is Miller making the throw and getting the catch inbounds here. Gain of 12 will move the chains, Ryan Jackson. Ryan Jackson moves those chains. He's trying to get a good drive here if you're Spring Hill with 41 seconds left. Miller, nice athleticism getting that snap, and now going for the QB carry and being dragged down.
Taken down at the 20-yard line. Second down and 5.
24 seconds. There goes other side. Miller dancing around here, pressured, hit again. Throwing it to Jackson, who makes a spectacular catch and dives into the end zone with only 15 seconds remaining. But what a catch by Jackson.
And we've got a flag on the play. I'm not sure what it is. If he's putting it back in his pocket.
Maybe just fell out of his pocket.
Going back to Ottawa, they could have run the clock out.
So, go to that what-if situation here on the onside kick. Maybe get that play and get that. That would look at that Ottawa situation. And, for your head coach, that would be a situation where, okay, well, never again. Never again.
Right. Something crazy can happen, and the game could have been over.
100%.
But again, they're trying to develop their kids, develop their program, kind of get that winning, put them away mentality. So I get it, but
now a little more of excitement here towards the end of the game. As snap is good, hold is good, kick is up and away, and a 31-24 game, back to a touchdown lead.
Probably where it needed to be all along.
So now bringing you up to the situation here, what we're talking about, if some reason you stepped away or did something. In this game, it was 31 or 24-17 or 24.
Yep, 24-17.
24-17. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused on my numbers here. 24-17 in this game. And then all of a sudden, they were down at the 2-yard line. A minute left to go, no timeouts scored. And all of a sudden, they hit this QB sneak in instead, pushed this to a 14-point game where they could have just kneeled it a couple of times, closed out the game, won it by a touchdown, and now all of a sudden you're on an onside kicking, and really Spring Hill's one onside kick away and one broken tackle away here from tying up the game.
Absolutely, and that's the wild thing is it didn't need to happen. And they're accepting the penalty on the kickoff, so that also changes the dynamic of here because there was a penalty on the prior play. That's why they're kicking it off from the Ottawa 45-yard line.
So we've got to go at least 10 yards. That would be to the 35-yard line. And really, this is somewhat doable here, getting this onside kick if you get it. Here's the kick by Jackson. It will go and be handled down at the 36-yard line. So after some of that excitement, nothing will go from it. And Ottawa will close out the game here in 1-0. But still gives you something to think about here at the end of a game if you're going to do that with a one-touchdown lead.
Right.
It's really, you got to think about that. They recover that at the 34-yard line. You're really one broken tackle away or one 50-50 ball away from tying this game up and sending it to overtime. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen here tonight. It's going to be Hull under center, and he will kneel it finally here tonight and will close out the game. So Ottawa gets a homecoming win, a much-needed win to keep them in the Frontier District 4-1 on the season. Spring Hill does fall the first time this year and will fall down to 4-1, still having a couple of games, including Lewisburg on their schedule. But we'll come back here with the postgame in just a few minutes. 31-24 final.
October 18th when they host Lewisburg on senior night at Ottawa High.
20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
There's a push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
Sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit GoBrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas, and out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free? The Fun 99 menu. Always $1.99 each.
Here, welcome back into the post-game show here for Spring Hill. Not really what you wanted here if you're a Spring Hill fan as this goes down, but the post-game show going to be brought to you by Team Young Realty. When it comes to real estate needs in Spring Hill, joining a winning team, Team Young Realty. Committed to bringing affordable housing options to Spring Hill. Call for a free obligation consultation. 913-222-9843. A winning team for Spring Hill. Team Young Realty. But here for the homecoming night for Ottawa. Spring Hill, not really what you wanted here to go 5-0 tonight. They fall to 4-1 to a really much improved Ottawa team. We're just looking at the statistic books here from the last couple of years. From what you can look at on Max Preps and anything else, a much improved program here for Ottawa.
You know, they were historically bad a couple years ago, like rollover and the game was over type bad. So, you know, Coach Alexander's done an amazing job. Did the same thing at Topeka High several years ago, took them from historically bad to very competitive and a quality team in the Centennial League. And he's doing the same thing here at Ottawa. Ottawa's always been one of those sleeping giant schools. The talent's been there. The community support's been there. They just need the person to take the ship and to control it. And, you know, they did a good job. Congrats to the Cyclones tonight. And Broncos back to the drawing board.
They will go on here as they will fall, obviously, to the 4-1, but we'll try to regroup here next week. But Patrick Stumpf and the rest of them going to have to figure out a little bit more of an offensive plan here. Did get the sidelines a little bit more here in this game. Tried it a couple of deep balls, a lot more than they did last time with throwing the ball with Miller, just 12 pass attempts against Piper. But they really did try it, and I mean, it did open up the middle a little bit for Patrick Stump. He did have a couple of those gappers after they tried the sideline to 9, 10, 11 yards, and really that's kind of what I want to see from Spring Hill going farther this year.
Absolutely. They definitely tried to attack the perimeter, which is what they needed to do, and they're just right now, they need to get Torres back in the game. He missed 2 games, and you could tell they were probably trying to ease him back in a little bit, but that's going to be your game-breaking guy that can get to the outside and then clear those lanes for Stump, and that's their 1-2 punch. And next week, new week, got to just keep grinding away. It's a long season. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of it, and it's time for the Broncos to get back to it and develop the plan for the next week.
And sometimes, honestly, getting a loss is the best motivator as well to make your team the best it can be. But that's all we have here from Ottawa High School, saying thank you here from the broadcast of Spring Hill Sports Live. I'm Dylan Vanderveen, Matt Jones, and Katie Cabajo here with me, saying good night, and as always, go Broncos.